Order mzansi igama lami uX mzansi. Yabona mina ayikho into engijabulisayo njengokubona umunye umuntu athi X ngiyabonga wena neteam yakho ningisizile. So nathi singasho kanjalo kuwe uma kungukuthi wona uyakwazi ukuthi usibhalele usithinde la ku-X Repo provided amaphepha aphelele thina ispan sethu ukwa-analyze siwa-research bese sikunika ama-results ngoba that's the only thing esikwazi ukuyenza la ku-X Repo ukugaya ama-results asigeji asikhekhelezi ungo siphathama ukushaya isipani asameni siyobona ukuthi manje siyava sosiza bani simsiza kanjani mara definitely sure mawaphelela hlezi ukuyithanda lezi ngizoyithoma and ngizoyifethi asimgayini chance.
Bra X.
Kunjani ba?
Siyaphila bantwana.
Igama lami uMr X ubaba ubani?
uSimon Moses Mahlangu.
Wakuphi uSimon?
Ngokuhlala ngise-Everton.
E-Everton.
Under Frunakhe ngisho ukuthi sise Vanderbilt Park.
Oh. Ngasiza ngayo.
Bra X. Nginenkinga la. Kusho ukuthi ngingaba nenkinga yemoto. Imoto ye-Hilux yaba nenkinga ye-engine. Ndini ngabiza umakhanikhe wayibheka. Mayibheka umakhanikhe wathi baba imoto le isho ukuthi ishaya ama-piston. So ifuna iblock leli singalisebenzisa kodwa iza kuphe futhi another kinga. So kungcono sifune iblock eliphelele. And then sathi ngathi kuye mfowethu ngathi manje sizoyenza kanjani wathi hayi kunesinye script yadinga se-Vanderbilt Park. Asiye lapho singayithola. And then sathatha imoto ke enye saya lapho uma sifika lapho escript yathi bathi aveli banayo sabuza imali bathi 10,000 no akulungile akuna stress bathi okay kulungile ke nizo sifuna imali yakho bayifuna cash
siswipe 1000 iblock
yeah 10,000 iblock bathi sizoswipe 300 and enye lesiyoyithatha sibuye nayo ngezandla bayifuna straight savumelana nabo sayeFanderbilt edrobheni safika sathatha imali sabuya nayo sabanikeza imali babhala slip nasi slip sakhona and then bathi block nalo sithi le right na bathi hayi le right phela angithi livaliwe angithi iblock uyalibona angithi kuza sithi kune top phezulu angithi ubuya isambu phansi so I top sibe singayifuni sibe sifuna iblock ne isambu futhi asifuni so injalo so sathatha iblock sayena le endlini so kube kungaba mapasi 4 to 5 sifike endlini ngabo mapasi 5 masifika umakhanika alivula uma athi uyalivula athola ukuthi hayi kuyabhetha libreachiwe le block le
libreachiwe konje malibreachiwe kwenzekeni
so ngizoyichaza kodwa angazi ngizoyichaza kanjani ngoba ngithi nami into zemoto angizazi kahle kusho ukuthi kunezinye insimbi ezithula eblockeni angithi kunama piston awu4 lapha so insimbi lezo le ayibreachile kusho ukuthi iyo ithathe oil ifake kuphi ma-piston ukuthi akwazi ukuba amove so ubreache kusho ukuthi A1 yakhona ibreachiwe ifile le bayikhiphile kusele A1 so samfonela ke umlungu uma simfonela samtshela wathi hayi inkinga ayikho i-late kusasa ngoba manje sosivalile and then kusasa ekuseni vele savuka sathatha imoto salibuyisela safika sambonisa inkinga le sibona athi cha shiyani ngizonizamela elinye salishiya iviki yonke yaphela akafonanga samfonela wathi izanini saya uye futhi masifika wathi okay into azoyenza uzoyilungisa uzoyilungisa kanjani lento le ngoba insimbi le angithi isho uma uyifaka iyalokuza iyasheka ayisabambi ngoba iphelile kule insimbi sathi uzoyilungisa kanjani le wathi hayi ningakhathazeki ngizayilungisa samvumelana naye sayishiya sathatha futhi another viki uma liphela lele viki leliya samfonela kusho ukuthi enakafoni fona thina futhi samfonela uma simfonela wathi zani so le right uma sifika asikuthole lingakafiki lifike sesikhona ngemoto yakhe and then wathi hayi nale uma sifika shothi angithi kubo kufe 1 shothi ukhiphe le enye yakhona futhi wathi hayi le right shothi ngizolisebenzisa liso
ilingasatheli manje ioil kuma piston
mfowethu
manje nenze njani ke
sathi
Welcome back to the channel, family. And today's story is a short one on the surface, but it carries a lot of weight because it touches on something we see time and time again on this platform: the difference between how people treat you when they think you're powerless and how quickly they change their tune the moment real accountability walks through the door. So here's what happened. A man goes to a scrapyard and purchases an engine block for his Hilux, paying 10,000 Rand for it. Now, buying parts from a scrapyard always comes with a certain level of risk, because unlike buying brand new components with
Mfowethu uma liso angeke silithathe ngoba nathi sinalo iblock kodwa sibaleka ukubridge ngoba imoto phela lento so wathi hayi uma ningafuni ukuyithatha hayi angazi ukuthi nizenza sithi sicela elinye wathi hayi akanalo elinye sathi sicela imali wathi hayi imali angeke ngiyithole awu kanjani futhi mfowethu wathi hayi imali angeke ngiyithole ngaya la nifuna kuya khona.
Okay, uzileke wena manje.
Yeah, so ngagcina ngayenza njani ke ngasuka lapho ngaye police station ngafika ngavula icase bangithumela ku small court and then shothi bathatha 14 days ukuthi evasinike 14 days ukuthi azi icourt akazanga aphinda futhi ngabuyela futhi ngiyi1 ekushothi ushothi ngalelanga uma ngazanga ngalo basiphe futhi elinye iphepha ukuthi sibuyele kuye ayosayina futhi sakwafika kusayina uyasayina kodwa ecourt akezi
Alright. Manje uthi exactize ngathi.
So uBra X ngicela ukuthi angisize ngokuthi siyohlangana nengamla. Ngoba ngalelanga uma sisuka lapho sisuke singasazwani. Ngoba ugcine wathi hayi uma ungaphinda ubuye la uzobona uma wakho. Kodwa uma wami akamazi.
Alright, mara uthi uzokubonisa yena. Mara akamazi.
Kodwa akamazi.
Unamasalamusi. Angikhomba ukuthi ungiphatheleni.
Ngathi into zakhona zonke zidla. Isliphi sakhe lesi lesi ngitshela ngaso ukuthi sibe siswiper abo ma 300 so sithe uma siyothatha 9.7 iyangishaye ngelimit endithi wagcina wadonza sadonza ilokuza waswiper futhi another 300 ukuthi iyenze 10,000 yonke iphelele.
Alright, bona share la maphepha la mina ngizo verify bese ngizokufonela back.
Okay,
Anyone moselakhe la why ningamshiyelanga la
usele nalo lakhe elinye ngathi usele nalo
Okay, sharp. 10,000 Rand uyifunayo.
Yebo.
Alright, kulungile ndoda. Uthi mina ke ngizoconfirm ngizokufonela back.
Alright,
sharp.
Ngabonga.
Yeah, phuma kaso.
Sibonge Bra X.
Sibonge awuthena.
Sakhola la.
Bayabaleka mos. Not so good today. Why? Do you know this Mandana?
No.
So what's the story? What's the problem?
Okay, you bought the engine here, buddy, huh? Okay, so on the engine, we stipulate. You buy engine. As soon as your mechanics, you open up, depending how far, your guarantee is voided.
So my question to you is this: How was this Mandana supposed to know if he's working or not?
No, we're a scrap yard. We're a scrap yard. So the cars that we buy was driving up until it went into an accident.
Then he found out that the same block has a crack.
No, there was no crack.
Then why when the court wants you, you are not showing on court?
Bra X, kusho ngingaba nenkinga yemoto. Mayibheka mechanic wathi baba imoto le kusho ukuthi ishaya ama piston. So ifuna iblock. And then isathatha imoto ke engisaya lapho. Uma sifika lapho escrapyard bathi avele banayo. Sabuza imali bathi 10,000. Sifuna imali yakho bayifuna cash.
Siswa 10,000 iblock.
Yeah, 10,000 iblock. Sabanikeza imali babhale slip nasi slip sakhona. And then bathi block onalo. Sithi le right na bathi hayi le right. So sathatha iblock sayena le endlini. So kube kungaba uma past 4 uma sifika mechanic alivula. Uma athi uyalivula athola ukuthi hayi kuyabhetha. Ibrishiwe.
Short time.
Hola breaks.
What's it?
Hayi kuhamba kahle.
Yikho la.
Yikho la. Iyo le ndawo yakhona.
Manje bangakuphi bona? Ekusaya uthi yami.
Hola la. Kusho bakhona la ngaphakathi. bakhona la ngaphakathi.
Bayabaleka mos manje.
Ah,
Angithi bayabona ukuthi
uclear. So bayabona ukuthi hayi kushubile. And
With warranties and guarantees, scrapyard parts are often sold as is, meaning the buyer typically has less protection if something turns out to be faulty. But even with that understood risk, there's still a basic principle of fair business that should apply here. If a seller knowingly sells a broken or non-functional part without disclosing that up front, that's not just bad luck for the buyer, that's a breach of basic honesty in a transaction. And that's exactly what happens here. The man discovers the block he paid for is also broken, meaning he's now out 10,000 Rand for a part that can't even serve the purpose he bought it for in the first place.
not so good today.
Why?
Do you know this Madonna?
Yeah, I know them. No.
So what's the story? What's the problem?
Okay, you bought the engine here, buddy, huh? Okay, so on the engine, we stipulate you buy engine. As soon as your mechanics fiddle on the engine, meaning taking off parts, opening it up, whatever. Your, what do you call it?
Oh,
Block.
What do you call it? Your
Block. Block.
No. You strip the engine. You open up, you're taking off part. Your guarantee is voided. Meaning, where I should have helped him exchange the stuff, I could have done it. But now he took the engine apart, he took off the sound, he took off the front part, so everything is taken off. So how must I help him out to change all that stuff?
Remember, he bought the engine because of he needed a certain part on it.
You know, he needed the whole engine.
No, Madonna.
Akusi engine. Pra-X akusi engine.
Yeah.
Sizela sizofuna iblock ecomplete eliphelele iblock not engine.
Yeah.
Libe lingana top nani
But just a block.
It's just a block.
Empty block.
Yeah, iphelele shothi yonke iphelele ngaphakathi. Shothi nama piston nani yonke into ngaphakathi. Shothi complete block.
So my question to you is this: How was this Madala supposed to know if he's working or not?
We're a scrapyard. We're a scrapyard. So the cars that we buy was driving up until it went into an accident.
Then he found out that the same block has a crack.
Yeah, there was no crack. He sent me photos of timing chain and some sprocket. Well, when they installed the engine into the car, his mechanic, whoever started it, the thing broke. Because we took it out of the car, we turned it.
Where is it now?
The car.
No. The block.
Yeah, it's by him. They've got
Heavy block.
Sishiye khona la.
They've got
No, it's here.
Sishiye like block la.
That's the reason why I'm here.
At that time I'm going to court.
Yeah, you bought the whole engine. I don't have any block.
No, not engine.
What block?
Remember me? For 10,000.
Then
Toyota Hilux.
why when the court wants you, you are not showing on court?
Which engine is this? 2TR.
A block is not engine.
Oh, this one is for Pita. This engine is for Pita.
When was it?
2024. That's Pita, that's not me.
Who's Peter?
The old Madala that used to work here. He left. That was his 2TR engine. Because the engine, the block is lying there in the taxi.
Where?
I'll show you. But this one is for that old Madala.
Come show me.
Uye bakhona uthi umadala ngoba uye uspeed block.
So now why when the court wants you and
uye
then
ubathayina yonke
you are not showing up on court? Why when the court wants you, you are not showing up on court?
Because the Madala was the one that was supposed to go, not me. He was in charge.
But uye ubasayina lento le.
Ubani yasayina uye muthi.
And then why were you signing that? Why were you signing this document that you will show up in court?
Because I just told me to do it. The old Madala told me that this night you will have to he never did.
So what is the way forward now?
I don't know, I must get all of the auto people.
So what?
Get all of the 40,000.
Uyabona uyakhohlwa nokukhohlwa ukuthi sithenge i-engine, asidinganga i-engine. Nakho uthi ibhloko ngalelanga uma sikhomba lona libe lihlele kule taxi. And then uma livulo ibhloko amaphisi awomile ana oil ayina net. Kodwa bathi itaxi imoto enjani ehamba namalokuze namaphisi ngingana oil. I-crane yakhona yonke ibefile. Masizovula ngaphakathi. Kodwa bathi ilokuze itaxi ecede ukufika.
Place. Naturally, he does what any reasonable person would do. He goes back and asks for his money back. This isn't an unreasonable request. This is standard consumer protection logic. If a product is faulty and not fit for purpose, the seller has an obligation to either replace it or refund the buyer. But instead of handling this like a professional, the seller refuses to pay him back. And then it escalates into something far more serious than just a financial dispute, because this man ends up making a threat, telling him, and I'm going to say this carefully because of how serious it is, essentially threatening him by
So iyamangaza le nto le. And uma sifika hayi sithe sifune imali, sithe sifune elinye.
Where exactly are we going now?
This is the car we took out.
So where's the engine now?
If I'm not mistaken, it should still be in here. There's the car. One steer.
There's no engine.
Yeah, because I think they sold the block. There's the one piston. Okay. There's the other one. There's the other one.
All right. So now we can do this a very easy way, my friend. Whereby you just refund this mandala. I take my cameras off. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to attach anything that I think is on the same veil. That's it. Yeah. So now, Boogie Malin,
10,000.
that's it. Just refund this man his money. Take my cameras off, leave. We will never hear.
Yeah.
Everyone is happy.
All right.
Good.
Let me make a phone call.
Okay. What's the nekat? What's the nekat? What's the patal?
You got cash with you.
Okay, Mandela, how do you feel? We came here, everything is fine.
Mr. X. Ngiyabonga. Ngiswele mazwi ukubonga.
Yeah.
And bokuthi eqaleni bazwisisa lento bengiyikhuluma. Bokuthi asifikanga nala sifike khona. Ngoba ngibatshelile ukuthi hayi noma kungabanjalo angithi nibhale 20% ngingathatha 2,000 then ngiphe 8,000. Balile futhi nakhona.
They've got
Heavy block.
Sishiye khona la.
They've got
No, it's here.
Sishiye la iblock la.
That's the reason why I'm here.
That time I'm going to court.
No, you bought the whole engine. I don't have any block.
No, not the engine.
What block is
Remember me.
This engine is for Pita.
When was it?
2024. That's Pita, that's not me. Because the engine, the block is lying there in the taxi.
Where?
I'll show you. But this one is for that old Medalla.
Come show me.
Uye bakhona uthi umadala ngoba uye usiphe block.
So now why when the court wants you and
uye
then
ubathayina yonke
you are
lento
not showing up in court? Why when the court wants you, you are not showing up in court?
But the Medalla was the one that was supposed to, not me.
Okay, what's the nekat? What's the nekat? What's the patal?
You got cash with you. Good cash. They'll give you
10,000. Come give us cash, it's fine.
So, but where's your bank details? So, put it in the details.
Okay, what's the nekat? What's the nekat? What's the patal?
You got cash with you. Good cash. They'll give you
10,000. Come give us cash, it's fine. Let's live. Oh, let's just let. Yeah, stay. Yeah, I know, in town. Yeah, I know, I still remember you. That trend, the big one. Yeah. No, don't worry.
I got most the heavy duty today.
Serious?
This moment we went there with
Give me your card again. Give me your card again. So, we are going to count the money. Come in. What's about that? Okay. Can I take a seat? Yes. Okay. Okay, sign that. But first, before we can sign, let me just count the money.
Okay.
What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2.
By saying something to the effect of, if you step your foot here, I will show you your mother, implying some kind of harm or violent consequence if he dares to return and push the issue further. Family, let's be very clear about what this represents. The moment a business disagreement turns into a personal threat against someone's safety or their family, we are no longer talking about a simple refund dispute. We are talking about intimidation being used as a tool to avoid financial accountability. That is a serious escalation, and it reveals a lot about how this seller was hoping to handle the situation. Not
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Thank you very much. I didn't know it too, man. I was just gonna give you a call.
The problem, I'm not working here. I've got plenty of businesses. That's just, you see how long ago was that?
Okay. Sign it. So, are you not here now?
No, I'm not working here.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving, I just called me.
Okay. Thank you very much. It was nice doing business with you, ma'am. Thank you. Brother, we will talk.
Give me a card.
ukuthi bayenze ekuqaleni ukuthi asifikanga nala sifike khona.
Let me see if I have another story, and then I'll give you a call maybe in 30 minutes' time. Around here? Okay, Mandela, how do you feel? We came here, everything is fine.
Mr. X. Ngiyabonga. Ngiswele mazwi ukubonga.
Yeah.
And bokuthi eqaleni bazwisisa lento bengiyikhuluma. Bokuthi asifikanga nala sifike khona. Ngoba ngibatshelile ukuthi hayi noma kungabanjalo angithi ngibhale 20% ngingathatha 2000 then ngiphe 8000. Balile futhi nakhona.
Mara at least namhlanje uze naphi?
Namhlanje ngize nophumile akasakhulumi manje.
Kodwa ngalalanga. Ngakakhulume ngkhona.
Umlungu lo ya.
Ngakakhulume ngkhona.
Ibe ngithuka ngalelanga, ngithuka noma wami engamazi.
Bonga kule camera le.
So ngiyabonga kuMocha Love nokuBrax. Ngicela ukuthi lokhu kwenzile kimi ungakwenzi kungapheleli kimi kuphela. Uqhubeke nokubanye ngoba siyahlupheka la emhlabeni. Nabantu abafana nalabo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, ngishilo ngathi mina la ngifika khona ngenile yabancane indawo. Mara manje to my surprise. Why namhlanje ungamula yena osogolisa iminyaka? Namhlanje mangifika mina kwavese nje izinto zasharela kwabalula. South Africa ngiyanicela ningalahli ilip zenu, ningalahli ubufakazi ama-proof of payment. Ngoba maniza kimi mina nize kimi niphethe amaphepha. Mina ngingena ngangena khona labathi khona yasini lona vele yini yila ngiyakhona. And ngifuna abantu abahluleke kuwo wonke indawo. Mawuzamile la wahluleka wazama la wahluleka wazama as long as it kule sandal lesi. Ngithinte mina la ku-Exlipo sizoyivala ngiyivule. So mzansi namhlanje hayi nisibonela nani ukuthi sigijime nayo. Uthama uGrandi inyuku ingenile. Nawe ekhaya manguthi khona okuphagelayo namaphepha waphethe. Ungasabi. Woza kimi Oxford Road number 170. 170 Oxford Road uzongithola khona eRosebank asambeni siyobona ukuthi
through honesty or fairness, but through fear. This is such a common tactic used by dishonest sellers who believe that if they can scare a customer into backing off, they get to keep the money and avoid any consequences entirely. It preys on the assumption that the average person, especially someone without connections, support, or backup, will simply walk away out of fear rather than risk a dangerous confrontation over 10,000 Rand. But here's where the story flips completely, and honestly, this is the most satisfying part of the whole situation. When the man comes back, but this time with Mr. X standing beside him, everything changes
instantly. No more threats. No more refusal. No more hiding behind intimidation. The money gets paid back fast with zero drama. And I want us to really sit with that contrast for a moment, because it tells us everything about the nature of that original threat. If this seller was truly confident in his position, if he genuinely believed the deal was fair and the block wasn't his responsibility, he wouldn't have suddenly become so cooperative the moment backup arrived. The speed of that repayment proves that the refusal was never about principle. It was about believing he could get away with it. Now let's talk criticism, because this needs to be addressed directly. Using threats of violence, especially threats involving someone's family, to avoid a legitimate financial obligation is completely unacceptable, no matter how frustrated a seller might feel about a dispute.
Disagreements over faulty products should be resolved through conversation, negotiation, or even walking away from future business together, never through intimidation or fear tactics. The educational lesson here for anyone watching is simple but important. When you're buying second-hand or scrapyard parts, especially expensive components like an engine block, try to test or verify the part as much as possible before finalizing payment. And where you can, get some form of proof of purchase or agreement in case issues arise later. But beyond that, this story is really proof of something bigger, that having support, having people willing to stand with you when you're being wronged, can completely change the outcome of a situation that could have otherwise gone very badly. That's it for today's commentary, family. Drop your thoughts below on how you would have handled a threat like this, and I'll see you in the next Infinity Breakdown.